right, y'all, we are loaded. It is 90 something degrees down here in Phoenix right now. This is going up to Washington. It's a bunch of metal pipe with glass in it for like drinking water and stuff. I am dirty as a motherfucker, but I will show you the load once we get parked tonight, or if not, in the morning. I'm running really low on time, so. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to run up the 93 to Kingman to the 15, and we're going to run the 15 all the way up to the 84 and over. So that's the way we're going to go. And it's got about a 2-foot overhang, which is legal. I have up to, I think, 4 feet or 3 feet. So I flagged it just to be on the safe side. If anybody hits it, they got bigger issues because they hit my trailer too. So. Good morning, y'all. We are in Nevada. Well, technically, I think we're still in Arizona. But we're going through the Virgin River Gorge here. You basically just kind of get in and out of the top corner of Arizona after you go through Nevada on the 15 north here before hitting the Utah border. So we're almost out of the gorge now. Just got to climb a couple more of these mountains or hills, however you want to consider them, and then hit the port of entry, and then continue our way up. So. Try to use common sense. You know, if it's going to take me 5 years to get by somebody, there's no point in holding up traffic. Definitely when he doesn't have a seal, and I guarantee he is empty. So. This load's doing okay. I ended up putting another strap on the pipes on the back, which I'll show you when we do our 30-minute break. Just to make me feel more comfortable about it, realistically. So. I did lose a magnet and a flag yesterday, though. I had them on the pipe because they were over the back of the trailer. But it is what it is. So not that far from each other, so one's just a Pilot or Flying J and one's a Loves. But we'll see which way I want to rock and roll with that. But I like getting you guys some of the views that I go through, because I will say that is one thing that I love. I do get to see some of the best what God's made. So no, I if you're a day oneer, you know I used to come through here constantly, but this used to be like my highway. So it's a bunch of mixed pipe, but I have 5 straps, mainly because I wanted these. So I actually took a chain and binders and pushed those farther forward, and then they stacked a bunch of pallets and nailed them together, so that way this one would sit even with the other side. And then this one, I just got one. They're all nailed in. It's pretty light. Same with this. And then I put 2 obviously on the front. So just a bunch of pipes and fittings and whatnot. And then I got a box of gaskets in the truck. But that's what I got there. All right, good morning. We just crossed into Idaho now. We're on the 84 westbound. We're about 100 miles from Twin Falls. We're gonna stop there. I'll probably just end up filling the tanks up again, and I need to get DEF. Trying to figure out where I want to stop tonight. I can drive a little bit tomorrow too, so it's really not in a rush. We'll do it 34 most likely, and we'll deliver Monday morning. So, all right, good morning. We're just finishing up our pre-trip here. We stopped at the Arrowhead here, just outside of Cabbage. Trailer singing good morning. And we're gonna make our way into Washington, probably to, I think the Loves there in Napavine, which will put me pretty close for Monday morning's delivery. It was pretty foggy, but it's beautiful now. This is a nice truck stop. It's Ambest. We got a McDonald's here, and but there's a lot of parking, and it usually doesn't fill up till late. So it's usually where I end up stopping when I come up this way, or just before Pendleton. There's a casino. It's right there. I don't do that, but we're just letting the truck warm up. It's not that it's super cold, but let it warm up a little bit before we take off, and we'll get rolling down the line, cross over through shitty ass Portland, and we'll get stopped, and then we'll start our 34. So I'll catch you guys all in a bit. All right, guys, we are on the 84 still. We're about to pass the John Day Dam. Just taking it nice and slow. There's no reason for me to hurry. I'm only driving 4 hours today, which is good because I got 6 hours on my 70 left until midnight, but I'm doing the 34 anyways. But it's a beautiful day here. It says it's 44 degrees in the truck. But other than that, there's not really any issues. Kind of just trying to see where I can get my fuel mileage. Right now I'm averaging 7 to 7.4 is my instant. But I'm going 65 miles an hour, which is the speed limit in Oregon anyways. There's no reason for me to go any faster. So. But over to the right in front of us is the John Day Dam. And then about 25 miles west is the Dalles. So I'll try to show you guys that as well. And that's before like Hood River and Castle Rock, that area. If you listen to Kevin Rutherford, he lives over here. He's got a warehouse that sells like whole foods, all natural stuff for carnivore and keto, supplements. So other than that, yeah, it's just been one of those easygoing days. It was, like I said earlier, it was super foggy there at the bottom of Cabbage, and I woke up at 5 o'clock, but I didn't want to go anywhere at 5 o'clock, so I kind of just laid there contemplating going back to bed, honestly, but I couldn't, so yeah, that's the John Day Dam right there. Wonder if they're letting any water out. Normally they have like one or two things open, letting water out, but I don't see any open right now. It can get pretty slippery up here when it snows, I'll tell you that. I've driven through here when it's pretty icy. And then right across the river, for those who don't come out west, is Washington. You literally just cross a bridge and you're in Washington. So, but for what we're doing, we're gonna go and cross over to Portland, and then we'll go up to 5 through the rest of Oregon and Washington, and then we'll stop there in Napavine, I mean, and we'll do a 34 there. So. Yeah, met a father and son yesterday. They drive a pretty nice W9 pulling flatbed. It was nice to meet you guys. Had a good conversation, and hopefully you guys can get both your trucks out running here shortly. I don't come up here very often. They're out of Michigan. Guys, look at that mountain. You can kind of see it if you look the middle line, keep looking forward. You can see the tip of it. That is beautiful. We're almost to the Dalles now. But I wanted to get a shot of that mountain. That you can just see the tip. It's all fog and stuff around it. Kind of looks like an iceberg floating in the sky. We're up to 8 miles a gallon though, just cruising at 65. So it's not terrible for a big brick pushing the air out of its way. Peterbilts and Kenworths are kind of like a helicopter. It beats the air out of in this emission. Over here to the right is the Dale. They do a lot of barge work on here on the Columbian River. I think this is the Columbian River. So both of these are at the dams. I believe they're hydroelectric. Meaning they make electricity using the water. This one always has water rushing out of it. You can see it coming out, out of where the little bank line is. That's one part of the water I would not want to be in. I'm sure there's plenty of undertows. I'll try to give you a better look of it. Good morning. We are on the 12 westbound on our way to Aberdeen, the home of Kurt Cobain. Right now we're just going into Oakville, if you know this area. Kind of cool, man. They have, I don't think I've been this way, or at least not in a very long time. All the small little coffee shops along the way. I bet you they're great coffee. But we're going to deliver this in about half hour or so, and then we got to run to Auburn, which is basically, I think, Seattle, picking up a bunch of, I guess, pack rat containers. I don't know, I'm assuming they're like pods. We got multi-stop, multi-drop, and I guess we'll see. Dispatcher called and kind of explained it, but it was a little confusing. So when I stopped and after delivery, when we started heading, I'll ask all these questions. But we're just gonna keep going through these small little dinky towns and keep on keeping on. School zone right here, so make sure we follow those. But I'll get back with you guys here in a little bit. Alrighty guys, we are unloaded. I have to run to the, I can't remember what it's called. Basically it's a pack rat or something. So that way I can get loaded. It's a double pick, or pick and a pick swap, kinda. Taking one down to California, swapping that out for a different one, then going to Alabama and here, South Carolina, and yeah, it's tight through here. I will say that. To get into that place, oh my god. On top of that, you have to go over railroad tracks, which they're busy right now, so it was interesting, I will say that for sure. But yeah, that was a little interesting, but we're gonna head to basically Seattle, and so I'll get back with you guys later. But as for now, make sure you like, subscribe, and drop a comment below, and share this channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. I'll see you on the next one.